Hello everybody and welcome back to GrindCraft. My name is Mark Tresser, and in this video we're going to mine in the Nether because I haven't really done anything since finishing the other quarry here. I did want to start in the overworld just because I wanted to show you that I've cleaned up this stone quarry, so it's no longer a stone quarry, this is now a deep slate quarry. And I've done the same over here. I had a little bit extra work that I needed to do to get it ready, as well as I have finished up building this little glass box for our villagers. And so I'm ready to move villagers in here whenever I find the time for it. But I haven't done a whole lot other than that. It's, you know, I'm just kind of, for the past couple days, I just felt like I needed a break from Minecraft, and that makes sense because look at how much digging I've done. So I decided to take a break, and I've been playing a different game, which I might end up doing videos on, but I haven't yet. So this has been taking a break, just a minor one. Don't worry, I'll get back to it. But yeah, I guess I did want to. The other thing that I changed, and actually I realized that I have more work to do on this, but over here, there are some caves that this quarry is going to get into, and I changed the way that I deal with that. So you saw in the last quarry, I kind of filled in a cave so that the floor was always complete across the entire cave. I decided that I was going to instead do this sort of thing where I kind of cut it out by 2 blocks so that I still have room to work, but I don't have to necessarily worry about the cave. I think this might actually be pretty helpful. We'll see when I get into actually doing this quarry. And actually, this quarry over here has the same thing going on with one of the caves that it kind of digs into. But so far, I like it. I think it's a good idea, and I think it makes sense with what I've been doing. And it's hopefully less work. It's fewer blocks for us to dig out, so that should be good. But no other updates here. I haven't moved the cactus farm yet. I haven't moved all the villagers yet. There's a lot still to do. So I am working on it, but it is not getting done quickly. However, if we hop into the Nether, I am enjoying digging in the Nether. I did a little bit of this just to prep for the episode, and it's been enjoyable. So I think this might be a project that I want to keep going on for the time being. Oh, speaking of episodes, actually, you might notice that the episode numbering or the video numbering system has changed for GrindCraft. I used to do like update numbers, and then in between I didn't really number them. I changed that so every video that I do from GrindCraft is going to have a number now. And so I think this is number 13. I'm not really sure I'm calling them episodes, but they are nevertheless basically episodes, so I don't know what my hesitation is to call them episodes. But yeah, I have changed the numbering, so if that has confused you, I'm sorry, but it will be consistent going forward. Basically, just every video we do, I will increment the number by 1, and then we shouldn't have any issues. And I have given myself room to have at least 1,000 episodes, and I'm pretty sure that that will not be an issue. But we will see. Alright. So you've seen me do nether work before, and if you haven't, actually, I say that, but actually that video got very few views. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to go back in the backlog. All of the GrindCraft videos are in a playlist. There is a nether mining video before. But because you've seen that before, at least in theory, that I shouldn't have to explain all of this to you. Basically, I'm just doing one chunk at a time, because if I try to do multiple chunks in the Nether, I'm going to have magma cubes spawning everywhere. So there's not much point in me trying to do that. And I keep my staging area sort of organized like this. I'm doing blocks of 3x3 just so it's easier for me to know where I'm at within the banks of shulker boxes. And I just go up to the top, I mine it out, and I go down to the bottom, and I grab the stuff from the bottom, and then I drop things off, rinse, repeat. It's all very simple and believable. But I guess I also, before we get too far into the video, I do want to mention that I want to give an extra appreciation to folks who stick around for the entire video. There is, I've been looking at the analytics, and maybe I'm stressing about them a little bit too much, but I've noticed that the average view time is like a couple minutes usually on these videos. So like people are watching a few seconds and clicking off, and I guess maybe it's just people looking for something to watch, and they hear me talking and they're like, oh, not this guy. Ooh. But I don't know. I just I would like to have people kind of stick around and enjoy the whole video. Maybe I'm worrying about it too much, but if you do stick around and enjoy the whole video, then I appreciate you. And yeah, it helps me get the channel going, because like right now this is a very new project for me, and it's gonna take me a while to get it to the point where like I'm doing more videos more frequently, and I'm, you know, earning any kind of money from it. All that stuff, like, that takes time. But one of the things that does help is watch time. So if you want to see more videos happen from this channel, one of the things you can definitely do is make sure you increase the watch time on these videos, because it takes a while to hit those milestones. And it helps me feel motivated to keep doing this when I kind of see that people are enjoying them. Okay. I mean, obviously, like view count, subscriber count, all that stuff helps too, but there's a wide variety of things that need to happen before to grow the channel, is all I'm saying. And we'll, as this channel grows, as we get further into the subscriber count, we're at 76, so we're not far off of 100, which is kind of the first milestone that I'd be like, oh yeah, cool. So we're getting there. I'm kind of going back and forth here. I'm not really sure how best to approach this thing right now. Okay, here we go. So I gotta block off this lava. I'm gonna do a little bit more than just block it off and fill in at least part, because these are all one deep lava pools anyways. It's easy enough to fill in. And then when I do these next few chunks, I won't lose blocks to the lava. And there's lava down there as well, so I've got plenty of lava to work on. This is the corner, this is the corner, and I need... there. Okay. And then there. This is a little bit finicky. This part is very annoying for me as well as I'm sure for you, but we will get through this part pretty quickly. Okay, next level. Also, I'm very mindful of these magma cubes. Just gotta make sure that they don't cause me any trouble, especially when I'm around the lava. I don't want them to knock me in. It's a little bit of a danger. They are rather numerous in the basalt deltas, and I am always very careful with them. Just what I needed, more red mushrooms. I have so many red mushrooms, it's not even funny. They spawned in one of the caves in the stone quarry that I just finished, and they'd been sat there forever. And they spread all over the place. So when I finally got down to them, there were a lot. I also think I get them from excavation sometimes. Not sure, but it does seem like I do. Wow, it is so nice to have the bedrock, the flat bedrock in the Nether. It makes things so much easier. I probably could have gone straight up. Alright, I think we're getting to the point where we've flattened it out sufficiently. Yeah, we just need to clear out this lava. a little bit. Clear out these magma cubes while I'm at it. These guys are annoying. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, right on cue. I'm halfway through a video and my cat Munchkin has entered the room and meowed at me. I hope he doesn't try to get up on my desk like he did the last video. That was a little bit annoying. Oh, I turned off chunk boundaries. I shouldn't have done that. Here we go. Okay, he's not jumping up on the desk, but he is he's scratching my chair. Okay. One day I'll make a video where my cat doesn't make it really difficult for me. But it is not this day. Alright, looking good. Alright. Okay. All the lava's cleared, and I've cleared this layer. I think I might do another layer, because I've got so much room in my inventory. This is one of the things about nether mining, is like, you kind of have to wing it. Sometimes you have a little extra room in your inventory, and you just keep going. Not always, but sometimes it can be worth just to keep going. Because obviously the time that you spend going down to the staging area and dropping things off, like that's time that you're not mining, so it takes some time to get right and find that balance. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright, that segment of the mining video is done. I don't have to worry so much about micromanaging my quarrying, at least until we get down to the gravel, which might introduce some new fun concepts. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom. Go down to the bottom and sometimes I forget to do that. Usually it's not that big a deal. I mean, I have 5 minutes until the items respawn, and these nether layers don't take very long. So, not really a huge deal if I miss a few items. Not really a huge deal if I miss a step in one of my quarry runs, but try not to. Try to keep going, keep steady. So more channel news. So I was a little surprised because so episode 11, as I'm now calling it, which was just a deepslate quarrying, like come mine with me kind of an episode, which I love doing. It's really easy. That got some almost 800 views, right? And then the video of me actually finishing the deepslate quarry, the culmination of an entire month of work, is at 65 views right now. It's like, what do you want, YouTube? What does the algorithm want? It's so difficult to understand. But I think that's kind of telling me that maybe I can just do more of these sort of day in the life videos. Which is part of the reason that I'm not stressing about the fact that I really don't have anything interesting to show apart from just me mining. But like, it is a little strange that, you know, this weird one-off, like honestly pretty lazy concept for a video does super duper well, and then this thing that I've been striving for, that I've been working towards for months, well, 1 month in total, it tanks. It's very strange. I think we're gonna see, I don't know, I'm gonna experiment with some different ideas that I have here, and just see if there's some kind of tweak to the content that I can, to the videos that I can do. So I think that there's a couple, I have a couple ideas that I want to try out in the next week or so, but I have yet to really think very much about what's going to happen when I do them. Like, what effect will it have? So it'll be interesting to see that, I think. but no spoilers. I want to keep some of that a surprise. And hopefully give you guys something interesting to look forward to over this next weekend. Because today's Monday, so the next video should come out on Thursday? And that should be good. But I think either the Thursday video or the Sunday video might have something different about it. So yeah, keep watching your feeds for those, because I have an idea that I want to try out, and y'all are kind of going to be my guinea pigs. Hopefully it's interesting enough that y'all enjoy it, but we will see. Being so secretive about this, hopefully that generates the correct amount of hype and not too much hype, because honestly it's not going to be that interesting. Where did I put my fireworks? There we go. I knew I had fireworks somewhere, I just didn't know where. Should really get rid of that shulker box of cookies. It's just a silly thing to have lying around. I had a bunch of cookies because when I leveled up the farmer villagers, that was one of the trades I used. But I don't, and then I had this kick where I was like, well, I'm going to use every item that I have, so I'm going to make sure that I eat cookies for a while. And then I realized that was a stupid thing to do. But I don't know. Maybe I should just keep the cookies around, put them in a box somewhere, some kind of a shulker box or a chest or something. I'm sure there's some reason to have cookies, right? Is there some reason to have cookies? Are they useful in some way other than a food item that restores like 0 saturation and half a slot in your hunger bar? I think that's the correct stats on cookies. I remember it being really bad when I was trying to eat them, but I don't remember exactly. All right, cleared out that chunk of 9, so we can keep on going. Nope, went too high. There we go. I also, actually, I'm asking for a lot of kind of input and meta stuff today, but I thought I would ask this anyways. So I haven't said this, I think, explicitly since I started doing videos on the channel regularly again. Oops. But the videos never have any music. Maybe nobody's noticed. Maybe I haven't gotten any questions, but I never do music on these videos because, first of all, I don't think that my music choices should necessarily be your music choices. And second, because copyright is terrible. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I have to go down and drop things off. No, copyright is terrible. So basically, copyright, you know, you'll hear copyright, you know, lambasted by content creators constantly, and it's terrible. Like, it causes problems for people and their YouTube channels and everything. Like, it is terrible. And like, I just don't want to have to deal with that. Like, it's a pain to try and find public domain or Creative Commons licensed music and do all of the attribution and things, and then, you know, I'm stuck, you know, being your DJ as well. Like, I don't want to do that. So my thinking is that my videos will never have music on them, and if you want to listen to music, then you can do so just alongside my videos, which would be perfectly fine. You know, you can have some of your favorite music going on in the background. Maybe you lower the volume on your music player, maybe you don't. Maybe it has lyrics, maybe it doesn't. When I'm recording, I'm usually listening to lo-fi music, which is like, some people use it as like study music or whatever. But for me, it's just like a little noise in the background so that I can kind of have something calming going on. I don't have to... I don't have just silence. But I think that you should be able to watch with pretty much anything. But yeah, I guess the ask here is, given that I don't have music, is that a problem for you? Would you find it more entertaining if there was music? Would you like me to like just play the Minecraft music in the background? Because I have it set off. But would that be something that's interesting to you? Or would you prefer, you know, some kind of playlist of public domain songs? Or would you prefer that I specifically edited like songs into the video for specific moments? I think that's maybe a little bit too much editing for me, but if that's what you want, you can let me know and I'll keep it in mind. I don't know, for me, I don't think it matters. I think that I'm more interested in hearing somebody talk and watching somebody do the things they do when I watch videos. So I'm hoping that that's true for all of you as well, but let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I'll take it into consideration. Oop, I was gonna go repair my pickaxe, but I'm actually gonna grab these items first. And as much as I don't need that extra bit of basalt and blackstone, don't really need to leave it to decay either. There's no point in losing it. Well, we're at about 20 minutes actually, so I think when I needed to repair my pickaxe was maybe a decent enough spot for us to end the video here. We'll do a few other things here and there, just a couple of chores, but nothing too crazy. One thing I'm looking forward to is rebuilding that cactus farm and the XP smelters, because then I can do a shulker box loader for the green dye boxes, because I find it very silly that in 2024 I'm still manually loading shulker boxes full of cactus or full of green dye. Like, I have learned how to do shulker box loaders. I just need to do it. I just need to build one shulker box loader and then I'm done. But just haven't. Yeah. I had to separate the records because I was getting too many of both of them for it to work. Maybe I should do an egg sorter next. Or cocoa beans. There's a lot of cocoa beans coming out now. Yeah. We're filling up our wall of shulker boxes here. And I'm doing more nether mining, so I might have to get rid of more nether blocks. You can see all the red mushrooms here as well. Getting a little bit crowded in the storage. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I have anything more to show you. Oh, actually, I want to show you, since I was doing this anyway, I was also doing some work in the stone quarry. So we're actually getting to the point where it's pretty much flattened out and I can start doing normal stone mining procedures. The only thing about that is that we've got these little spots here. There's this huge ravine in this spot, and then I've also got this spot over here where I had experimented with TNT mining. And then of course we've also got the TNT mining experiment from over here. So I don't know that I'm gonna do the same sort of like strips of 3 mining that I was doing with the other stone quarry. I might do more haphazard, starting from the corner sort of mining, which is similar to what I do in the Nether, except I'm doing it over the entire 25 chunks instead of 1 chunk at a time. I think that might be what I end up doing. I think it just makes more sense because it's harder. It's going to be harder for me to do sort of the 2 wide border mining around the entire 5x5 with this huge hole taken out of the edges. I think it'll be easier for me to just do the haphazard bit. But then over here, I think I'll probably go back to that, you know, intentional bordering, split things up and do the strips. I think that'll be easier. Anyways, Well, we've hit 25 minutes, which it's a sign that I've been rambling for too long. Anyways, just want to thank again the folks who got to the end of the video. So if you're watching this, thank you. You're helping out the channel quite a bit. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't mean to attack you there. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, thank you all for your, usually for liking, subscribing, commenting. All of that stuff helps too. Really any kind of engagement with the channel. So if you like the video, please like the video. If you have a suggestion, question, anything like that, feel free to put it in the comments. I answer every single comment. That's a promise I can still keep. One of the benefits of watching very small creators. And then, of course, if you want to see more videos, you gotta subscribe, because that's how you get notified when new videos come out. And yeah, I think that's about it from GrindCraft today. And I'm not gonna make any promises about next time. I might do something special. I might wait until Sunday, but just know that I've got something up my sleeve. So pay attention to your subscription feeds for sure. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.